Welcome back to, what's this podcast called? Another podcast that nobody asked for. We were meant to say it at the same time then.
Sorry.
Welcome back to
another podcast
that nobody asked for. That was gay. Episode number 17. Can you say gay anymore? You can't say that, can you?
I don't know.
My mate had a go at me last time because I said faggot. Apparently you can't say the word faggot. This is, we're off to a bad start, are we?
Just stop talking.
Apparently that's massively offensive. He was like, you can't say faggot. I was like, why? He was like, you can't say that anymore. I'm like, all right, I won't. I've just said it 8 times. I'm really sorry.
Can we just cut that intro and start again?
I missed the point in time when that became a bad word, so I do apologise to anyone who I offended last time. I just that's another word for wimp when I was growing up. That's what people called a wimp, so not other terms. Anyway, shall we go on now? Can you get cancels before we get followers?
You'll ruin our 5-star reviews on Spotify. We've got 8 actually, you know.
What? We've got reviews?
We've got 8 5-star reviews.
Have we really? There was all me. That was me on different accounts.
You're trying to make the podcast better.
I don't even know it all works. I didn't even know you could do that. I can't even find the comments on YouTube. I don't even know. I had to look the other day to see if I could see where comments was, and I can't even find it.
No, you're like, look, can you send me the YouTube link?
I hadn't even signed up to YouTube. You know, I was trying to sign up to it, so you don't get the adverts.
Yeah.
Can't even do that. It just kept showing me one of them squares on the screen. You know what you flash on your phone? Then it took me nowhere. Give in and fucking just watch the adverts. Anywho.
We're going to do an update.
Yeah, we'll just catch up. Obviously, last time we was in here was about a month and a bit ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was just after the Natty shows when we filmed them 2 last episodes. Yes. And questions we've got some good questions.
Yeah, we've got loads of questions.
So we'll probably go through some of them as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Leah, as we've just established before the podcast, Dan hasn't been up to that much. So what have you been doing? Over to you.
Dan's been on holiday.
Dan still feels terrible from coming back from holiday. And
so we don't know how today's going to go.
He's smiling on the outside, but he wants to die on the inside. Is this what life's really about? Can't I just sit on the beach?
You're full of beans though now.
Oh, fucking hell. I know. Got to pretend, haven't you?
So you're refreshed. I've been running around like a headless chicken.
Yeah, you've been going mad. You've had a busy couple of months. You had loads of photo shoots I'd seen.
Yeah, it was honestly so good.
Yeah.
I love them. So we had 2 weekends where it was like back-to-back client bits. So not the weekend just gone, the one before. Mm-hmm. We had a shoot on the Saturday, which was a gym shoot in Birmingham. We had 8 girls do that. Mm-hmm. So that was really, really good. Like some of them, like one of the girls, for example, flew over from like Ireland.
Oh, wow.
So that was really nice. And then like a couple of girls that I've not met before really there. So that was really good. And then on the Sunday, we had, we did like a team posing workshop with Sanaya and Mel.
Yeah.
So we had a few girls doing that.
Oh, right. Okay. What for your competitor team?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
really
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
When was this?
So the day after the shoot. So we did the shoot on the Saturday.
When was this? What date were we talking?
I've lost track.
Oh, cheers. Yeah, it was the day after I went shopping with my mum. All right, nice one, Leah. Thanks for that. Thanks for really nailing that down on the calendar for me there.
7th of July.
That's why I didn't see it, because I was on holiday. That's the reason I was asking. So I thought, I would have seen that, but...
7th of July.
Yeah.
So that was really good. So a couple of the girls as well were like, not wanting to compete, but just wanting to like learn how to pose a bit better. You know when they like do the photos and things like that, so they can show things a bit more.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so that was really nice. So I had that. That was like 3 hours. So I had the shoot on the Saturday and then had a wedding on the Saturday night and then the posing day on the Sunday.
Right. Yeah.
So that was a super busy weekend. That was a bit mad, to be honest.
You've been the opposite to me then. You've been super busy. I've been asleep.
Yeah, basically. So that was a really good weekend. And then the weekend just gone. So that was a couple
of days ago now. It's Tuesday now, isn't it?
Yeah. So on the Saturday, so we basically went down to Oxford and did like a team photo shoot in like, it was this really nice house. So like big staircase, like really nice.
I've seen that, I think.
Stunning. Yeah. So it was with AK. So she does like a lot of the like glamour type shoots. And she just basically puts venues on and then obviously you can go pick the venue you want. So we like stayed in like a really nice hotel. So I went down Friday night, got like a makeup artist on Saturday.
You had like toasting your drinks and that. I think I've seen
that.
Yeah,
it was actually so fun. So we got all the makeup done on the Saturday. And then we went out to the Alchemist in Oxford on the Saturday night. So we got dressed
like a posh
up.
bar, yeah?
Yeah, it's really nice. You know, the one that does like all the drinks that like smoke
and the steam and stuff. Yeah. I've seen it.
So I went there on the Saturday night, had some food, because obviously a lot of them have been dieting for like a long time.
Yeah.
So had like some food, had some drinks. Yeah, it was
Half
really
of them
nice.
disappeared because they had the shits. Because they've been on diet for 12 weeks. Oh, God.
Yeah, but then went to like a nice bar after. So everyone just like got on really, really well as well.
What city was that in, you say? Leeds?
In Oxford.
Oh, Oxford.
Yeah, so it's really nice.
Cool. How far's down that from you?
Maybe like 2 hours. So it's not actually far away.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was just like an amazing weekend.
Yeah.
What
Sorry, I'm just trying to think. Since we was last year, did I have my client meet up before then? Or was that after?
That was on the 23rd of June.
Oh, that was way after then, wasn't it? So I have been up to some stuff.
Yeah.
Before I went on holiday.
Yeah,
then.
you can talk about that.
Yeah, we can go on about that
Yeah.
then. That was pretty good. So that's obviously a little bit similar to some of the ones you have. But that was cool, to be fair. It's the first time I've actually ever done that.
Yeah.
Normally we just do the posing workshops, or as you know, I have people come to see me at the gym and do face-to-faces and all that. And I thought, I'll just get everybody in one place. So loads of them, that was on prep, was there. I think there was probably about 25 people came or something like that, which is decent enough.
Yeah, it's good that.
Yeah, posing room there, because Mel's got a posing room at the gym. Big shout out to Mel and the posing room. We had Nick recording it and all that. I've still got a few videos from that I didn't even put out. That's when I bombed out after that and went on holiday. I thought, probably not relevant now. I'll put them out in about 6 weeks and I'll be like...
What am I even talking about?
Well, all them people look so far out of shape. The show's in 2 weeks. Like, yeah, well...
Good place to do it though, with it being like Derby. It's quite
yeah, I come down,
central.
travelled for everyone, didn't I? Leah didn't even come to see me. She didn't even. She said, "No, you can fuck off. I see enough of you at the podcast.
I've had enough of you.
You can bugger off."
I didn't really.
Yeah, there was a few there. Like Hannah popped down and that. So
Yeah.
it was all right. What else you been doing?
Between the manic shoot weekends, not a lot working.
You're just grafting. It's just
Basically at my laptop all day and then travelling all over the place on the weekends at the minute.
yeah.
Yeah, but just literally got home on Sunday night and I was like, you know, when you've had busy, you'll be like it with shows as well. When you've had
It's the
weekends on the
travelling.
bounce, yeah.
Yeah, it's the travelling what gets you.
Yeah, but then you like back Sunday night late and then you're like straight back in Monday morning.
Yeah.
So that's been a bit manic this week, but had like loads of really nice comments just from the girls at the shoot. I think a massive thing as well, it's not just the photos, it's like, you know, just bringing everyone together, because a lot of the girls, they're like they're either mums or they've got really busy jobs, or you know, they don't really like put themselves first that often. So it was really nice actually. Cool. It's so nice that, you know, just bring them together and then they're all getting on, and it's like a lot of them haven't got friends that are like really into fitness, so then they all end up being like really good friends. And then it ends up being like a really like just nice group of people that like get on.
Are they in like chats and stuff together as well?
Yeah, they're in group chats, and then we made like a separate shoot group, so we had like everyone was like sharing stuff in the shoot group. So yeah, it was just really nice, you know, like getting everyone together, and now getting girls like joining now that are like, oh, I want to do a photo shoot.
Yeah.
So
and be part of a group thing as well.
Yeah, so
it's always nice for group stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, and even like not just doing the shoot, like being able to go out after and like
they're just coming to get on the piss.
Yeah, basically they just want like a girls' weekend away with other girls who are into fitness.
Still got tan on, sliding around in whatever it is, the baby oil that they put on at the photo shoots.
Yeah, so yeah, just really, really fun to be fair. So that's it now. What else have we got? We've got a few bits actually. We've got a team Pilates session in August.
Was you telling me about this before? Is
I was
this where
telling
they're
you
on
about
them,
the moving bench,
moving machines and all that? I've seen this on Instagram and on TV.
Have you seen it now?
I've seen it. Yeah,
yeah.
I have seen it. Yeah, I've seen a few people doing it. It looks.
It's actually so much harder than it looks.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah,
there's all these like girls like really, you know, like okay, I was a bit bigger than them, but you know when they're like.
Yeah, they don't
just
look like
really agile.
Yeah.
And then I'm there trying to lift myself up, like I can't lift my hips off the
and
floor.
they don't look like they'd be strong, but the next thing they just I know stuff like that is really hard. I've done like Pilates and stuff like that before.
It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, it's hard. I tried doing it obviously when I was at like peak bigness, should we say, just trying to keep a little bit nimble. I had a little Pilates girl that I would thinking it was hard as fuck. I'd be sweating like crazy. It was horrendous.
Yeah, it looks so easy, but it's like deceivingly very hard.
Yeah, it's difficult. Like. So what a lot of people get into after like more extreme sports when they're a bit older and stuff like that. I see why it keeps them strong. Like,
yeah, I quite enjoyed it actually. So got that. Got a 5K in September.
I've set a new goal in my head to run 5K.
Have you?
Just the other day, I thought I want to be able to try and run 5K. How do you train for that? I need to ask somebody how to properly train for that. So this is my theory, right? Because everyone I speak to goes running between lampposts. And so I'm like, that'd be fucking boring though, wouldn't it? So like, if they set out the 5K or whatever it is, or say 3K, whatever they start at, and then from the people I'm talking to, who know things about running, to be fair, but they're not actual runners. So yeah, and then you just run between lampposts, and then the more into it you get, you're then able to finger the full thing.
I guess that would work, but I've not heard of that before.
That's not my choice. I just think run as long as I can, and then try and land back at the house at some point, and then just keep
end up in the right
doing
position.
bigger loops until I can run 5k. That's my theory on it.
That works.
I want to just keep running. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So far, I'm maxing out at like 12 minutes running, which is not great.
You're about a third of the way there, maybe.
Do you reckon? What, 5k?
Yeah, it was in a 5k in about 30 minutes.
What? 3 miles in? Oh yeah, people do like a 4 minute. Oh, that doesn't sound that much now you've said it like that. I thought it was like 2 hours.
You're a bit off there.
A marathon.
I'm sure 5k's like me and Will actually did a 5k in lockdown, but it was up a very hilly path, and that took us about 37 minutes, I think.
All right, I can definitely do that then.
Yeah, I think how you meant to do it is
I feel like my pace might not be maybe as quick as everybody else's. Maybe I feel like an old lady walked by me the other day when I was running, and maybe I was thinking, "Bitch." I threw a banana peeler under her foot.
I think you meant to do like a minute walking. A minute running, a minute walking, and like alternate it.
I think that's what they're talking about, the lampposts, in it, really.
Yeah, and then you increase your like distance. So you might do a minute and a half running, and then
Yeah.
a minute walking, and then 2 minutes, and then you just build it up until you can run for like 8 minutes or something.
My personality really don't suit that. I just like to go. I'll just go until I burn out and then sit down and then walk home.
Yeah,
But
do that.
The same thing.
I'm sure it'll work.
Just keep running around bigger and bigger loops.
But I now need to be able to run 5k before September, which is. I went on the stairmaster the other day for 10 minutes and thought I was going to die, so we'll see.
Oh, sorry, yeah, we jumped in your conversation there, didn't we? So you're actually doing this in September?
Yeah, I'm actually got to run a real 5k.
That's what, 6 or 7 weeks away.
Probably start.
Dude, you were going getting smaller on me in the off season, Leah. Don't go shrinking on me now. Thought this
I'm
working
going to
to get
actually
your peak
become a
bigness.
runner.
You're at peak size at the minute, are we not?
Yeah, pretty much. I think.
Yeah. So they said it's the heaviest you've ever been.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I actually worked out my food the other day. Over the calories.
Oh, go on.
I was actually quite impressed. on a training day, it's
Nothing impresses me when it comes to you and food because I'm used to it. I can't remember off the top of my head. Go on.
It was 3,200.
Oh yeah, that's where I thought it was.
Oh, did you?
In my head, yeah, but I didn't want to guess that and then get it wrong.
I actually had no clue where it was.
Yeah, I did know that. Yeah, I feel like with you, nothing surprises me. I think like it would just never stop. You'd just eat faster. It'd just go in and then come out faster.
Yeah, literally. The reason I was surprised is because I was like, well, I definitely feel like I could eat a lot more, and it's 3,000 already.
Yeah, I know. We can get it up. We've got a plan. We've laid out the plan. Really looking forward to this plan.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, we've got we've got left 5 months now. July,
Yeah.
August, September. I'm counting months on my fingers. October, November,
6
December.
months.
Oh, it's 6 if you include that.
6 months.
And then we're gonna cut down,
Yeah.
hold, then
Yeah.
get it done for the end of 2025.
Exactly. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah, I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I'll stay focused on 2024 for now.
Yeah,
got
good
that
idea.
many people on
We've
prep
got the
for now.
back
I
end
worry
still.
about you a lot there. We've got
Yeah,
everything
we're all
planned
fine.
out.
We're just chilling. You know what else I'm actually doing at the end of the year as well that I'm really excited for? I'm doing like a female like event, but like I was going to be with my clients, but I'm going to say to them, you can bring like a +1, so you can bring like a friend. And I'm going to do like a event in like a nice, what's it called? Like a conference room type thing.
Okay.
And I've got some guest speakers come in to do talks on like mindset and stuff like that. And then we're going to do like some goal setting stuff. Like girls love stuff like that, don't they? You know, like filling out workbooks and all that stuff. So we're going to do that and make it into like an event and do like little goodie bags and stuff like that.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
So we're doing that at the end of the year as well. So I've just started planning that as well. So that'll
Where are
be
you
really
doing
nice.
it? You found anywhere yet?
Haven't found anywhere yet, but I've just started looking. So we're going to do it like end of November time.
Yeah. We'd found, because we was going to put a seminar on, me with Josh McHale and Rob LRF and that, which we'd called it off because it was just the wrong time of year. We're going to do it in like January, February now, I think. We was all just flat out with preps and everything like that. You all right over there?
No, I think I'm going to
You going to jump in the water? You ready to jump in the water? Is that what it is? Now get ready to sneeze.
Oh, God. Yeah, I'm all right. Carry on.
Yeah, there's a place in Coventry that we got, actually, that was quite decent.
nice.
So I'll find out what it was and I'll send you
Yeah.
it.
So that's my next...
They even threw coffee and biscuits in.
Yeah, that's great. I love that. Always good. So that's the next little venture. So I'm quite excited now because I feel like I've got a really nice team. Like the shoots are going really well. We're getting more people in doing shoots. And I guess it's kind of like people that want to bodybuild as such and they want like really good results, but they don't want to go as far as getting on stage.
Yeah.
And some of them are, like I've got some girls competing, but it's just nice.
That's a class.
I love it.
That's a class clientele niche.
I think that's what I'm like.
Maybe I need to go to that niche. Then I'll get less battered.
It's great, honestly. I've like, over the weekend, I was like, oh, like I feel like this is my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was your thing for ages, to be fair.
Yeah.
But it's all opening up to bigger now, isn't it?
Yeah, and there's still the girls that are competing, which I still like doing. But because some people naturally progress that way as well.
Of course.
So yeah, that's
But
been
yeah,
really
what a sick
fun.
little niche to have people that look like it but don't actually
Yeah.
want to go and get on stage and do it. That's really
Yeah,
cool.
and then you get to do like a bit of the social stuff as well.
Yeah.
So,
You get to go on the piss.
Yeah, you get to go out, have a few drinks, get dressed up. So, and loads of girls love doing that. Like they just don't have chance to do it because they might be mums or they've got really busy like corporate jobs or they're like, you know, really full on lives. Like it's nice for them to be able to go and have a weekend away and like do something for them.
Yeah, definitely. And I suppose if they're doing photo shoots where they're not booked on into the group and all the rest of it, and they've got busy lives, like you say, they can push things back a little bit, can't they? Just like, can I rebook for 4 weeks or something like that?
Yeah.
Or, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty cool as well.
So yeah, I've been having the best time basically.
Yeah, she's living it up.
Yeah,
I've been on
loving it.
holiday.
Yeah.
I mean, in Tenerife, all I did was sleep and read books and play in the swimming pool with Daphne.
Got a bit of a tan.
Yeah, I got a little bit of a tan. I was trying to outdo Leah today, but I still don't think I'm quite there.
I was watching that video actually earlier. The one, it was from your event,
Yeah.
and you could see.
Oh, yeah. I got sunburned. Where had
Yeah.
I been? Sports day. Yeah, I'd been at sports day.
Yeah.
Daphne's sports day, yeah. Just sat there, didn't think, because it's windy, innit?
Yeah.
And I got home and I thought, my arms are feeling a bit
Bit
tingy.
toasty.
I looked down, I looked like a squashy. It didn't go for ages. And then I put my t-shirt on for the event and it was shorter than my normal t-shirt. So I was like,
Only
fuck.
slightly.
Yeah, enough to get ripped on it all day.
Yeah.
And bus drivers tanning it, that's what you get for having your arm out the window.
Fun times.
But,
So you've been on holiday.
yeah, I've been on all day. That was class. I actually got a chance to wind down a bit. I got 3 full days off on the trot, which is like you don't get that ever, which was mint because I moved, did all the prep check-ins, didn't do the off-season check-ins, told them all I was good, the off-season people I was having a week off.
Yeah.
I think they was more happy about than me, to be fair.
So, yeah, I can eat what I want.
So, some people in off-season, like I think it's a bit of a chore checking in sometimes anyway, innit?
Yeah, you kind of feel like you're just kind of ticking over, don't you?
Yeah,
really?
because off-season check-ins, you're just basically keeping an eye on things and making sure everything's going in the right direction. So I always do that every July. I take a week off, off-season check-ins. I still did prep check-ins, for which I still had, I think about 37 people still on prep at the minute, because obviously there's still some from this back end of this first season as well before going to the end season. So I did those and just kind of compressed them into 3 days. So I got 3 full days off. I nearly a full day off for my travelling as well. So that was like a full holiday. I never felt so light in my full life. I was like, I slept like 9 hours straight for 3 nights.
You were like, I don't have any check-ins.
I just didn't know. I don't know. My head was just completely empty for once. It was mint.
Yeah.
And then I did the rest of them on the last 3 days of the holiday. Yeah, it was class. I was just telling you before we started on it. It was the best hotel I've ever been to in my life. Shout out to, I think it was called, what did I say it was called?
Something golf.
Fantasia.
Had a castle in it.
In Tenerife, and golf to say, it was class. Castle and that. Daphne was buzzing off the castle. Food was mint. Yeah, it was just class. But you know when you get back and you feel like, because I don't train when I'm on holiday. I used to before I had Daphne, but when you got a kid and that, and I've still got bits of work to do, you don't want to be going to the gym.
You don't want to
really.
waste time, like,
no,
you want to spend it with your family,
just go for an hour in the gym. I mean, I had a real good gym actually. I had Life Fitness. It was all Life Fitness.
Nice.
I had everything in there. I couldn't believe it when I walked in.
Normally when you go in like a nice 5-star hotel though, they're pretty kitted up, aren't they, in like the gym and stuff?
I've never been in one that's had kitted up like that. That was like an actual,
like a next level one.
It was like an actual gym. Do you know what I mean? Usually you get like a 4 station and then maybe a Smith machine if you're very lucky, some shit cardio, and then some dumbbells that go up to 8 kilos or something like that. Yeah, this had dumbbells right up to 40s, I think, and then it had like all Life Fitness stuff. I had everything. Hacks. Leg press, the full works. Like, didn't use it, just had a look. Like, all right, mate. And then I buggered off. I don't train all day, so and I don't eat much carbs and that anymore, do I? I'm on the Eddie Abu diet apparently. But all I did was eat fucking things that I shouldn't be eating. Oh, do you know when you come back and you're like, you know when you feel like you sat inside your own body? Does that make sense? Where you feel that bloated, where it's like round there, and you feel like you know that meme where you like where it's chipping away on himself like that. I felt like that, and I've come back straight into it. I managed to train Saturday, so I come back Friday. Sunday, I was at show. I was away in Cov, so I didn't get to train there. Straight back in. I was driving there like this, in the rain.
When you're still like really zoned out from the holiday,
I felt really
and you're like trying to get your brain to like kick back in.
Yeah, my brain was so slow. Everyone was like, "You all right?" I was like, "Yeah." Yesterday, I took Daphne to see Minions. First time ever at the cinema. She's never been to the cinema before. That was a class film, that, by the way. I don't know if you've seen the advert, but it was proper funny.
I haven't.
I laughed more than she did. I didn't train yesterday, and now I'm here today straight after work. So it's actually going to be tomorrow when I get back training.
Yeah.
So I still feel a bit like not right.
Yeah.
Need to get back into my routine, man.
I know what you mean. It's always the same. It's like, even when I've been away for these weekends, it's like, it throws you off because normally I train Friday, Saturday, so I can like have some time off through the week. And it was the same with me. I was like, and me and Will are going away this weekend as well. So it's been like thrown me off, you know, when you're like, come away from your normal routine.
The travelling is bad. This is the thing that gets me with the shows tired. The workload's all right with everyone competing in that. It's the travelling because it just messes you up. Like,
sometimes you just need a day just to like not have any plans, though, don't you? I think.
Yeah, we'll wait till Christmas. We'll be all right.
I was thinking because one of my clients today was like, "Have you got any holidays booked?" And I was like, "No."
Go next February. When do you think you will go again?
Probably next year now, I think, because I've got because we did the big holidays at the start of the year, because we did Thailand, didn't we?
Yeah.
And we've got a couple of like abroad hendies next year.
All right. Okay.
So I'm like, I think I'm going to hang off until then.
Make sure you give yourself that week off, but I mean, just have a week off at Christmas, innit?
Yeah, because people are pretty chill around
Fully
Christmas.
take it off.
Yeah.
You have to. I was having this conversation with some online coaches the other day because I suppose online coaching it's not new, but it's not an old.
It is pretty new.
It's
like
not
I'd
an
say
old trade, is it?
last sort of 10
years,
10 years.
So it's like a bit of a grey area of like, do you take a week off? Do you like what's like? Do we just have no holiday? Do we have no time off
It's
from work?
hard
Like
though, isn't
ever?
it?
How people have paid you for the month? Are you allowed to just take? Like it's an awkward one, isn't it? Like,
it is.
But I've just set it in stone a few years ago. I was talking with Georgie about it in 2021, I think. I was like, the fuck do you do? And I just thought, I'm just going to take 2 weeks off here.
That's literally the same as what I do as well.
Yeah. Week off at Christmas.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to check in then anyway. I suppose it's not a proper week off in summer because preps are still checking in.
Yeah.
But no off-season. So it's massively reduced. It's down to like 40% or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, happy with that.
Yeah, and then I feel like you can kind of wangle like with going away this weekend, we're going Friday to Monday, so I've like pulled my Friday check-ins back to Thursday.
Yeah, you can push
my
stuff
Monday
around,
ones to Tuesday, so I've got 4 days off, which for me, I'm like,
yeah, that's a long time.
That's like a nice.
Yeah, 4 days is
like,
long. Yeah,
I've been literally working every day for the last like month, so to have 4 days off where I literally don't have to really, I still do like messages and stuff, but
you still.
Yeah, but normally if I put a message in the chat, I'm like, guys, I'm not having this time off. Yeah. Normally, most people will like not message me.
Yeah, that's. I was talking. I won't say who the coach was, but I was talking to him the other day at the show because I've got real good clients. Mate. My clients are proper sound.
Yeah.
And like, listen, I was on holiday last week. I think I got one message off somebody, off one person, the entire week.
Which is very good with the clients.
Yeah, they get it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not daft. Yeah. And they left me alone because I had a full week of everything. I don't know if you noticed. People were texting me. Leah wasn't concerned though. I put my phone in the safe for a week. I come off Instagram and everything off my normal phone.
Yeah.
And I'd message off people going, "You all right, Dan?" Like, you know, because like you just vanish. People think something's happened, don't they? I got a few messages like. But yeah, I had the full week off Instagram, and I didn't even take my phones out to the pool.
Oh, that's nice.
And I just left them in the safe and turned them off, put them on airplane mode, and then just checked them once a day.
Yeah.
See if I needed to check anything. But yeah, my clients didn't bother me whatsoever. They were sound like. But that's what I was laughing at. This coach was saying. He'll say like, "I'm having the day off thingy today, even if it was a normal day off or whatever," and then they'll message him saying like, "Oh, great to hear you're having a great day off.
But can I just ask you?
I hope you're enjoying yourself. But," and then send a message. If you're watching and you're that person, don't be that person. That's not a good person to be.
Everyone has that person.
Yeah, I think this person I was speaking to has a lot of them persons.
Yeah. I think it's when you look at it from like, if you're not a coach from like an outside perspective, obviously people go to their jobs and then in their head they're done their jobs and they come home in the evening or they're on the weekend and that's when they'll message.
Yeah,
but
true,
obviously they just see it as them. But if you've got obviously like a lot of clients and all the clients are doing the same, it's like,
it would be a lot. Yeah,
it does hammer you a bit, doesn't it? Sometimes.
No, I've got great clients, and I think like for anyone who is an online coach as well, because this is a conversation I was having with this coach, who was actually a very well-known coach actually, but just needs to set proper boundaries with people.
Yeah.
Which is not like that's not being neglectful or whatever. Like if you say, look, message this, and blah blah blah, you've still got enough contact as what you need.
Yeah.
But you need some boundaries for both of you because it makes the coaching better. 100%. So that's why I set them initially because if there's conversation just everywhere, it makes it harder. Do you know what I mean? If you get all your feedback in condensed, boom, 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 like the person knows what they're doing, you know what you've said, blah blah blah. Whereas if it's scattered all over the shop, it makes it a lot harder. And that's why I did it. That's why I do it to start with. One actually just so I didn't have to speak to people as much.
You will only speak to me once a week.
Yeah. Do not contact me ever. Just give me your money and don't ever talk to me. Yeah, it wasn't like that. No, my clients are good. Like they're on it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Said that to you before. Didn't I? Well, you're one of them.
Hopefully I'm a good client.
She's like, I'm not going to message him anymore now.
I didn't message you when you were on holiday.
No, he didn't actually. In fact, I messaged you, didn't I? Say you, there's a good
Send me
book.
a
This,
photo of a
yeah,
book.
book. Yeah, read this book. It's good. That's what I did. I read books.
Yeah.
I hadn't read books in years because my brain don't.
Yeah.
I do one page and I'm like, oh, what? And then
I love reading. I do. So I went through a phase actually, right, where I used to read like when I was younger, like loved reading like loads of fiction books, and then I went through a phase where I was like getting into coaching, and I went through that phase where I was like, everything I do must be like really productive and about work. So the only books that I ever read were like productive, like productivity books, like business books and stuff. And then I've gone back into reading like fiction ones, and I've got like proper hooked again. But it's actually so nice because it's like I feel like it's the one thing I can do where it's like I can actually concentrate on it and I'm not thinking about work.
Yeah.
Because I'm like watching TV, I end up like sidetracked thinking about something I need to do or
yeah,
whatever.
Definitely. Funnily enough, one of the books I was reading was about stuff like that, about reading stuff. It's about dopamine. It was a book about dopamine.
Oh, okay.
I didn't finish it because it got a bit like, when you're reading it all, I think I kind of know pretty much all.
Yeah.
Not that I'm an expert in dopamine, but the things they were saying, I thought, I get that anyway.
Yeah.
I get the gist of it. But they were saying it about reading.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons people can't put books down because it gives them that dopamine. Like you never really think about that stuff. If you get right into a story, it's giving you that little bit of dopamine every time you go back to it.
Yeah, I've had so many messages because I keep posting these books I'm reading, and I think everyone's on like the same book hype at the minute. Those Sarah Maas ones, there's like multiple series of them. So I've got this little book crew like I'm talking to on Instagram now. I'm like talking about all these books.
Get me in your book group. I'll send them pictures of my multicoloured book. That book I read was class. Honestly, I've read it from cover to cover. It was absolutely brilliant.
The one that you sent me.
Yeah, it was about different personality types. And the reason why you don't get on with certain people or you don't see eye to eye with certain people. And it breaks it down into colours. It was called, and to be honest, it was a good title because I wouldn't have looked at it otherwise. It's called I'm Surrounded by Idiots.
Yeah.
And when I was in Smith's in the airport, I was like, it's a bit aggressive. What's this about?
It's a bit aggressive.
And I read the cover and it was just about that you're not surrounded by idiots. You're just surrounded by some people that you don't see eye to eye with. And here's all the reasons.
Yeah.
And it's some clinical psychologist or whatever it is. I don't know. That's done a lot of studying it over the years, and it's really, really interesting. Like they broke it into colours, 4 different colours, like red, blue, green, and yellow, or whatever it was. And it's mad when you're reading it because you're just reading about yourself. When you get to your colour, you know it. And I was reading it, I was thinking, fuck, that's me. I do that. That's why I clash with this person because they're like that.
Okay.
That's why blah, blah, blah. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah,
it was actually really good. And it was really good because me and my dad, we like each other, me and my dad, but we're very similar but different.
Right.
And he's a very different colour to me, and it's the most clashable colours.
Oh.
So we don't argue or anything like that, but we spend a lot of time, I think, rolling our eyes at each other. And do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it completely explained why.
Okay.
And then afterwards, I had like a different point of like what's the word, like perspective on it.
Yeah.
Like when I was talking to him and that, and I thought, all right, just you know?
I get you.
It was really helpful. It's mad. You should read it. Surrounded by Idiots. It's class. My mum's reading it now. She wants to know why she don't get on with my dad.
Always helpful.
I'm only joking.
Oh, so that was good then.
Yeah, it was class. Read some books, chilled, put my phones in the safe.
Yeah.
Got a little bit fat, a little bit brown.
Yeah.
Ate a lot of pancakes.
The food's always so good on holidays though, isn't it?
Yeah, it was really, really, really good there. Yeah, they had like... it was the poshest hotel I've been to anyway. And you know what I mean, in the food halls where like there's the chefs making you omelets if you asked for them and steaks and this and that, and it was proper good. Like, and like I think I said before, and I took my mum and dad it was their 50th anniversary.
Yeah, that's nice.
So I paid for them. They've never been anywhere like it neither.
Wow.
They were
but that felt so good, didn't it? Like being able to take them on holiday.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it felt real good. Yeah, and got them surprised and that, and had like happy anniversary on the doors.
Oh, that's
and
so cute.
Went to a restaurant one night. They got a cake coming, they were singing, but they didn't know what to sing, so they sang Happy Birthday. And my dad's going, you've got the wrong table. I'm like, Dad, just leave it. It's like, you've got the wrong table. I'm like, it's not. I think they just don't know what they're saying.
Yeah, they just got
all
confused.
Spanish, and they were just singing Happy Birthday instead, but it was Happy Anniversary. They had a cake that had it written on it, and that. There's all the people like, Happy Birthday to you. And I was like, you could have just changed the words, you know.
You just changed it to happy anniversary.
You could have just changed the word birthday to anniversary. Happy anniversary to you. It still goes. Oh,
that's brilliant.
Yeah, so that happened.
Oh, God. So nice reset, and now you're straight back into the straight back into the show madness at the end of the
Yeah,
year.
buzzing to be fair.
Have you got many clients competing like the end of the year? But you've got loads, haven't you?
Yeah, a good few. Yeah, a good few.
Yeah. Seeing all the updates coming out.
What, from me? Yeah, you will be soon. Yeah, everyone's starting to look all right now. I had a bit, like I said, I had a full week off Instagram. Even before that, you know, I don't know if you'll ever get like this, because obviously you're on it all the time. Just can't be arsed.
Yeah.
I just had enough of posting and constantly every day, blah, 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 blah.
I went through this a couple of weeks ago, and all I was posting was like the odd client bit, but I was like, I need to get
I just had enough, Leah. I just had enough. Nikita made me some real good reels, like I said to you a minute ago, before from the thing. And they're still sat in, they'll be irrelevant. They're pretty much irrelevant now. I'm still going to try and post them now. But it's just ones where I need to talk over them and that, do you get what I mean? And so I wasted a bunch of money on that I didn't post up. I just couldn't be fucking bothered, I'll be honest. Like, you just have enough of it, don't you?
It's like a second job though, isn't it?
It's annoying, yeah. Shannon's back though. Shannon's back now.
She's
Thank
back on
fuck.
it.
I caught up with Shannon last night because obviously she was prepped out of her head.
Yeah.
Wasn't she, for like, she did obviously a long ass prep. So she was like getting pretty beat up. After the universe, we had a full another 5 weeks, which was just, I mean, it was a push, do you know what I mean? Trying to push into IFBB figure, conditioning as a kind of a second thought after the athletic. Like, it was just a lot, and I was nailing it pretty hard, to be honest. Which is what she wanted anyways, because she's mental like you all are. But she was just fucked. And she won't admit it though. She's like, no, just give me the work. I'm like, Shannon, don't worry about it. Just leave it until the end of June or whatever, whenever your last shows, and we'll get sorted after that. She's like, honestly, I'm fine. I'm looking at her, I'm like, you're not fine.
You're in denial though, aren't you?
are
When
not
foreign
fine.
prep.
You're beating up to death. And she's like, I'm not. Then I was spoke to her last night. She was like, yeah, I was fucked, yeah. Yeah, so I was caught up with her last night. Obviously, that other little idea that I've had, that's in the pipeline, which I'm not going to talk about on here just yet, but we're caught up on that and she's on with that. So, yeah, buzzing to get back a bit of normality.
Yeah.
Now she's finished prepping, because she looks after me, to be honest.
Yeah.
Keeps me on the straight and narrow.
Yeah, that's what you need, though, isn't it? Someone to just like...
Do you know what? It's like I said to her last night, and she said it's accountability.
Yeah, it's like having a little manager or something, kind of.
Yeah, don't pick on her height, Leah. And we know she's short. You know, can't say little manager. Shannon,
I didn't even notice
honestly, she didn't mean that.
Sorry, Shannon.
No, she's... if someone's took the time to write you up a little schedule and write you some things to post that week, because I fucking hate having to sit there, finish work, and I'm like, I've got to go record a video, but talking about something now. But if she's done it, I'm not going to like... Yeah. She took the time to do it, so I'm going to take the time to do the video. So that's what keeps me accountable. Guilt. Guilt on Shannon's time.
Well, it's working, so we're all good.
Yeah, we're all good, yeah. So, yeah, anyway, she's back. So we're back, and then it's the end of the year, and then I'm off to Disneyland in...
I know, you're right, jet set this year.
I know. I've had my life this year. They've cost me a fortune. Set of bastards. Shouldn't speak about that, about my missus and my child. Yeah, well, Daphne doesn't know yet.
Yeah, that'll be amazing. Then.
Yeah, she doesn't know. Is it Disneyland or Disney World? What's the one in Florida? What's that?
I don't know. I'll just call it Disney.
Whatever one that is. To be honest, I had absolutely nothing to do with it. I said, just do whatever you want. Give me the bill.
Great. That's like everyone's dream.
No, just do whatever you want. Give me the bill. Yeah, don't take the piss. Like, what's this bill? Because it's not cheap either, is it?
No,
to be fair.
Not.
Yeah, so we're going there over Christmas Day. I think even New Year and the full works.
That'll be amazing.
Well, that's the time we get off, innit? So that's when they've had to book it for. I couldn't really go to Disney World any other time. It's too hot in summer. Yeah. And you need longer than a week.
Yeah.
Winter is the only time. So I said, let's just do it across Christmas then.
Yeah.
So it'd probably be real sick, but fair. Yeah. I reckon, excuse me, that coke's got me. The fireworks and all that, I'll be...
Yeah, because you can go like... I love Disney, I do. But, you know, like by the castle and you get to see like all the boat with all the Disney characters on.
Right, yeah.
It's like...
I've been to the one in Paris a couple of times. It's not massively my cup of tea. I won't lie. I'm definitely not going there for me.
Yeah, but it will be an amazing
it's not my cup of tea, but watching Daphne happy, that's all that really matters. She'll be buzzing. But we haven't told her yet because we didn't want to ruin this holiday by being like, watch this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When she's like, where's Donald Duck? Where's the castle? I don't look like the castle. I'm making out like she's real spoiled. She wouldn't really say that. But yeah, so we're going to tell her in a bit and surprise her.
That'll be amazing. I went there when I was younger, actually. I think I was 10. And we went in like November, and it was.
Your sister's younger than you were?
Yeah, 2 years. So she was 7.
8.
7?
I was 10. Sister's 2 years younger than me. Yeah, she was 7. She was 7.
Yeah, well, you know.
I'm only joking. 2 and a bit years. Yeah, so
however old she was.
Yeah, you was.
But she couldn't get on any of the big rides at that point. She was just under the thing. So I was like loving life, going on all the rides twice with each parent.
No. Bless her.
But it was amazing though.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably enjoy it when I'm there. It's just not my idea of an holiday, really. Do you know what I mean? But going with Becky's mum and dad as well.
Yeah.
So they go like all the time. They've been about 6 million times.
That's not my dream.
They're like, I think she said, you're not going to be waiting in the queues, are you? Like, no, because you can get them fast pass things, can't you?
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm not spending all that time standing in queues. No, not a chance. No, we're getting the fast passes.
Because you can stay in like the really cool hotels. You can get like the animal lodges where it's like all the giraffes and stuff.
Yeah,
around,
that's
can't you,
right.
and
Yeah,
stuff?
I'm not sure where we're staying. I just wanted somewhere that was, if it was there 10 or 12 days, whatever there, I wanted somewhere that had like a bit of a kitchen and that. So
Yeah.
it's on the Disney thing. I don't, honestly, I couldn't tell you.
Oh,
This is what I mean. I don't even know how many days I'm going for. It's either 10 or 12.
you were just turning up and going.
Yeah. I'll just rock up. Yeah. You know what I'm like in December after the season's beat me to death, and I'm like, well, I've got no serotonin. I've got no dopamine. I don't know where I am. Everyone's keeps trying to talk to me. They just put me on the plane and put some nuts in my mouth and go to sleep.
At least you've got a break, so that'll be good. So yeah, break in summer, break at the end of the year.
Yeah. We've just basically talked about how much time we have off work, haven't we, on this podcast?
Which is not much, apparently. No, but in all seriousness, though, I think most clients, I think you'll find this is yours as well, but my clients are like, go and have a holiday. Like, they're really good with it.
They were buzzing, yeah. Literally, the amount of well wishes I got on the check-in before I went off everyone. You deserve it. Go and have an amazing holiday, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, this is so nice. Bless them.
Because most of them, because I think loads of coaches get worried about that, because it is a bit like scary, isn't it? Because you feel like they're paying me and I'm having a week off, but it's like...
When you look at it out of 52 weeks, taking 2 weeks off out of 52 weeks,
really,
it's like our clients are not like 6-week transformations, are they? Do you know what I mean? They're like, so you're not like missing a week out of a 6-week transformation. Yeah. It's a full yearly. They give our time to us, and they get a lot more out of us.
Yeah, exactly.
Around the week and everything like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I don't see it as an issue really. I can't start taking the piss and taking 3-4 weeks off though. Like that.
No, and like most.
Can I have bank holidays off, please, boss? Anyway, King Charles's birthday. Yeah, I'm not doing check-ins today. Sorry about that.
Spring arrives. I'm having the day off.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you can, you can wangle it a bit around moving things around the rest of the year, can't you?
Do you work 5 days?
Yeah, 5 days.
Yeah.
Well, it's been like straight through weekends the last month as well. But
yeah, I mean, we work every day, but check-in days is 5 days, isn't it?
Yeah,
so
check-in days is 5 days.
Yeah, and then obviously all your other shit around that. But you can, like you said, you can move it backwards and forwards a bit and wangle a little bit more time.
Yeah.
So...
Should we answer some of the questions? Do you feel like there's anything else that has happened in life?
I'm that forgetful, I honestly don't know. But that's the part to do with my colour in that book. It's meant to be like you don't take in small details as much.
Oh. I want to see what colour I am.
I was like, oh, that's all right, because I thought I was fucking demented or something. But apparently it's just part of my personality traits. I don't listen to small details.
Oh, God.
And you know when you're talking?
Yeah.
And sometimes I think of stuff and then you can see me trying not to say it.
I can.
That was in there as well.
I can see you like an instance right now.
And I feel real bad for it afterwards. Because I'm like, that was so rude. When I leave, I'm something like, that was fucking so rude. But I read it and it's in my thing and I was like, no wonder I keep doing that.
It's because you're just excited.
I think, but then it's like, he must not be listening to what I'm saying.
No, but I do this as well. I will interrupt people halfway through because I'm like, I need to say what I want to say. Right, so we've got loads on Instagram and then we've got some on the NGL one as well. So I'll do the Instagram ones.
Yeah.
Now. First one, no question, but wanted to say, can't wait, love the pod.
Oh.
From Helen.
Oh, she sent. Do we know who this is? Do I know who this is?
I'm just looking who she is. I don't know if we know her.
Thank you, Helen. Wherever I know which Helen it is or not.
Oh, you do follow her?
Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, it's one of my clients, yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Okay, positive. She loves the pod. Okay, so that was the first one. What to do when you feel like giving up on the hardest days in prep?
Them was the day that's like, I don't know use the word turned me on, but revved me up. We'll go turned me on. Mentally turned me on, switched me on.
I know what you mean.
Made me revved up.
Yeah, like fired you up a bit more.
Fired me up, yeah. Thank you, Lee, for saving me on that one. He's got problems. Yeah, them's the days what revved me up when I was on prep, because when it's hard as fuck, this might help the person that's asking it, to be fair. Like, I used to think about the other competitors that were doing the same category as me, and I'd think, well, they might be they might be bottling it, or they won't be bottling it, and I can't bottle it, do you know what I mean? And I've got to keep moving. There was, obviously you don't enjoy them days, but like, them's the days that make the difference, I think.
Yeah, that's what really helps me. I think when you have days in prep where you just feel like you actually might die.
Like just walking in mud.
Yeah, like you just can't function properly, and you like just feel like you need to just lie on the sofa all day. I always think like, if I feel like this, it means that I'm making really good progress. Because normally after a day like that, when it's really hard, you'll normally get progress.
Yeah.
And they're not all like that either. Like it's not, you'll have like a couple of days towards the end of prep where you're like, I'm actually going to die here.
Yeah.
And then you'll have like 3 days where you're like fine again. So I always think I'm not going to feel like this every day. Like it's just a phase. I just need to get through today and then it'll be okay again tomorrow. And I'll like psych myself up like it's going to be okay.
Do you know what somebody said to me once? It's my mate actually, Mark, is an Irish kid he used to compete with me. He was a big like class 1 bodybuilder.
Yeah.
And it's like, when you get to right at the end of the prep and you're in that like fucked up place where like everything's just real.
I feel like you're in a bubble.
Yeah, and everything's just real shit and weird, and you can't think properly, and you're real like zoned out, especially in like peak week when you start doing all that.
Yeah.
And you just have that horrible feeling. Obviously, as us with bodybuilders, there's a lot of drugs in there and stuff like the things that make you feel even worse. He was like, imagine if you stopped after the show and you was just stuck like this.
That is scary.
And I was like, what?
I don't want to think about that.
He was like, imagine if we just started eating and went back to normal, but we were stuck like this. I was like, fuck, that was the scariest thing I ever thought of. Imagine that. That'd be real bad, wouldn't it? Why is everything, why am I still like this?
Oh, no.
Yeah, but them's just fucking push on, man. The challenging days is what separates the winners from the losers.
Yeah.
And the losers will have a little bit of extra peanut butter, and the losers will add a little bit of extra rice to the food because they're feeling tired, and they'll stop the cardio machine 5 minutes early. Them's the losers. Do you know what I mean? Then if you just do not be that fucking person, otherwise you'd be a loser also.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think all those little things as well, like you get into this mentality on prep where you like everything has to be well, I do anyway, where you're like everything has to be absolutely spot on. So like, if my cardio finishes like 2 seconds early and you press the stop button, I'm like,
yeah, same. Yeah, same.
Or if you like put some rice on and it's like 1 gram over, I'm like,
I couldn't do it. You'd like picking grains of rice and stuff.
So I think you just gotta you just get into that mindset where you like
it's literally 100% on offing, as everybody says. 100% on offing. Would that 1 gram of rice make any difference? Probably not, but it's the mindset that's the point. Do you know what I mean?
It's but if you're doing that with that, you're doing it to everything else.
Exactly.
That's the thing.
How you do one thing's how you do everything. So you're a bit half-assed on your cardio, you're eating a little bit of extra food in there, you blah, blah, blah this or whatever it might be, and you blah, 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 like you're slacking on your pose and you're slacking on, like, then you're just a slacker throughout the full prep.
You end up missing
them little things. I think we spoke about this with something before, didn't we? But it's just them little things, they all fucking add up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's about being 100% in your mindset.
Yeah, definitely.
And I don't know about you, but I can always tell the clients that are like that from the ones that are not, because it's just the rate of progress is just different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a different rate of progress. They work as hard as they possibly can on the cardio.
Yeah.
They're not just trying to get through the cardio. Yeah. They turn up on time. They do this, they do that. They always check in on. There's just like I can
everything
tell,
is like on point.
They check in on time. They're just like it's a way of being. Do you know what I mean?
But prep, I think what Rosie said there is like. Everyone has hard days as well. Like everyone at some point is going to have really hard days. So you just got to think like it's going to be hard because it's a prep.
It's like, a bodybuilding prep.
You're putting your body in a position where it doesn't really want to go. Like you just got to think you'll be so proud when you get to the end and you're like, oh, look how many hard days I got through.
There's no better feeling than standing on stage just knowing you've done every single last thing. And I've never actually done it where I've got on a stage and not thought that, but it would fucking kill me. If I got stood there and you got second, and like you'd fuck something up and you knew it, it'd kill me, that would.
You've got grinds on you, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'd sit me with me for months, that.
So, it's hard, but I just think you'll be so proud of yourself when you get to the end and you've given it 100%. Does where you get your sups really matter that much?
I suppose that's a good question, to be fair.
I guess that quality is a bit better.
Massively regulated, like, is it really?
No, I guess not.
So I always tell people to just choose reputable brands.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of people that do testing and stuff like that. There's a lot of things that used to be put out years ago, like on a regular basis, but I don't see that much of them anymore. But I just always choose reputable places to buy stuff from.
Yeah.
Conti, who you're with, whatever, trained by JP, like all these type of places.
All your big places.
My advice for supplements is probably, to be honest, to pick a company, because there's a lot of them now in the UK that have got owners that they are.
Yeah, that are
so like Jordan,
yeah,
Jack, blah blah blah, whatever. I can't think of any off the top of my head of us, but like supplement needs, you know, people like Dr. Dean's been involved with all the formulation, things like that. Like these things matter. So like I know for Jordan, for an example, he's not going to put his name on the line of everybody knowing he was by putting shit supplements out or doing second tier like quality. Do you know what I mean? He's just not. So I always would lean to places like that for my supplements.
Yeah. I think one thing, if you go somewhere that's like, because I'll have clients that have never really taken supplements before, and I'm like, you know, when you get them on like your standard like vitamin D, magnesium, like all that, and they'll end up, if I don't send them places to go, they'll end up going to like Boots or like My Protein, and then the dosages are so low.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing I would say is like, if you're looking at getting subs, make sure you check the dosages, because like your vitamin D, like you need it to be a certain dose. So it's like you get a really cheap one and it just ends up being like really low dosage.
Get that a lot with like your omegas and stuff like that. So when you're like, you're literally going to be burping fish because you need to take 20 capsules a day. Make sure you've got a good content in there, not just fish oil. That you
need to look at like your EPA, DHA content, don't you? In them?
Yeah, EPA, DHA, you want that to be as high as possible, which I get that mistake with a lot with people, because I have them like on a certain amount of that per day, and I say make sure you're getting the right ones, not the actual amount of oil. Do you know what I mean? Which they're quite expensive when
they are. All your supplements are.
But they work out the same, because you're taking like the do you know what I mean? You might take 20 pills to get the same as what you get in 2 pills, but then the price is obviously different.
So it does matter, because you need to get good quality supplements, basically.
Yeah.
I read this earlier and I literally have no idea what to say for this. Most embarrassing moment in life doesn't have to be gym related.
Most environment.
I genuinely
think that happens to me once a week.
I can't think of anything embarrassing that's happened to me ever.
I should have thought more about this, because do you want
to come back? Do you want to come back to that in the next episode, and you can have a think?
Yeah, I've had some mad stuff happen to me, like, but none of it like jumps out.
No, nothing jumps out. We'll bypass. Come back to that. Yeah. How can you help digestion in an off season? I look pregnant after a full day on my meal plan. Same.
Yeah, I mean, if you're pushing, so there's like caveats to that. Like if you push it, your digestion could be perfectly good, and if you're pushing the hell out the food, you're gonna probably feel a little bit like that. This is,
I think, where a lot of girls like struggle though, because it's like they think that they're bloated when actually they've just got a full stomach.
They're just full of food.
Yeah, and I'm like, some girls, I'm like, send me a picture of your stomach so I can check, and they send it me, and I'm like, you're just full of food.
There's nothing wrong with you. Yeah. I think I've never actually had anyone say that particularly, but it is pretty normal.
I get this quite a lot of digestion. I get this quite a lot with digestion from girls like struggling. Really? Yeah, and a lot of the time it's like, you know, if because I have a lot of clients tracking, they've like changed all the foods around loads, and it's been like they've swapped like loads of rice for loads of pasta, and then it's like they can't digest the pasta properly or things like that. But
so, I mean, you know what I do with digestion anyway, but like supplement wise, I mean, a lot of people use Digestamax, don't they? Because it's got like everything in it. Yeah.
Just have to neck it quite quick, so it goes a bit.
Yeah, and I like to break some of them up sometimes. So I'll always put psyllium husk in there as a baseline of good like fibre, which helps massively with digestion. I put that as a staple across the year for everybody. Then also on top of that, obviously you can use your digestive enzymes.
Yeah.
A pre and probiotic can be really helpful as well. I have pretty much everybody on prep on that. If they don't necessarily always seem to need it in the off season, but prep, that 9 times out of 10 people are going to be wanting to use that. They're the main 3 really: psyllium husk, digestive enzymes, pre and probiotic, and then also if you're in an off season pushing, which this person is, just look at your food sources as well. So like if you've got loads of potato.
Yeah,
it takes a while more to digest, really, generally, especially sweet potato, and white potato even seems to like bloat. Some people don't. Some people have it the opposite, but 9 times out of 10, you want to be choosing jasmine rice, really.
Yeah.
It goes in a lot easier. If you've got the choice of porridge or oats or cream of rice, go for the cream of rice.
Yeah.
I suppose if you're really struggling with the protein stuff like chicken and turkey and that, you could use fish, because that'll digest a lot easier. It's a lot lighter to go down.
Yeah. Sometimes I find like really like fibrous veggies like broccoli and stuff sometimes get people a bit like bloated.
People get confused with the fibre, don't they? Because obviously like the 2 different types of fibre. People think, should I stop taking the psyllium husk because I think I'm taking too much fibre with these vegetables, when really like broccoli and that like can obviously cause like gastroenteritis. You know what I'm trying to say, don't you? Gastroenteritis, stomach issues. It causes like if you're getting a lot of farting and stuff like that, and wind and blah 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 blah. It's causing more harm than good. So monitoring how much vegetables you're putting in, but generally deep in the off season, people kind of back right down on the veggies anyway.
Yeah.
The problems I see are on prep when people get really hungry and start ramping the veg
Yeah.
up. And I'm like, have you upped your veg by any chance? Well, yeah, because I was getting a bit. We'll just
And you're like on whole bags of salad.
or broccoli or whatever.
Yeah.
Keep it at this kind of weight limit, and you'll be okay.
Yeah.
Apart from that, if you might have some intolerances or
Yeah, we did get a question on that actually in the other one about intolerances.
yeah, because they can obviously do a test on that, see if you're actually
You
intolerant
get
to
blood
everything.
tests now, can't you, as well, to see if you're like intolerant and not just
Yeah,
allergic.
so you can do like even with Atlas, because I've been working with them a little bit. They do like a poo test.
Yeah.
And they'll see if there's anything going on in your gut that they can sort out.
I find that so interesting with the gut stuff.
Yeah. I've had clients that have done that, and just like then you can go into consultations about it because I think it's diasbosis, I think they call it, which is one of the gut issues, which is like an off balance.
imbalance type
Don't
thing.
quote me on it, but yeah, I think it's a big off balance of the off balance of the gut bacteria
Yeah.
and whatnot, and that needs kind of finding ways to sort it out, which will
Yeah.
be through dietary planning and stuff like that. But generally, just start with them beginning staples, and
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, I've had clients come to me and they go, "I've got this problem, I've got that problem." Honestly, competitors as well. I've had this test, I've had that test, blah blah blah. I've got a slight intolerance to cauliflower and this and that, and they're doing all this mad shit.
Yeah.
And then, but they've been tracking.
This
And
is what
this is
happened
how you was
to me when I
you,
got you, yeah.
And I'll just give them a meal plan that's balanced, because all
Yeah.
my meal plans are just balanced. They've got everything on it.
Yeah.
It's very varied. It's spread out nicely across the day.
It sorts itself
It's
out.
gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
One client specifically I can think of was just gobsmacked.
Yeah.
And she's like, she thought I'd done some kind of miracle or something.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, just give you a balanced diet and
Yeah.
not throwing everything all over the place, and you're okay now.
That's the problem as well, because it's like I remember what I used to eat sort of when I was like macro tracking. I'd have like a massive breakfast and then I'd go 6 hours and then I'd have a snack and then the next day I'd be on completely different meals, and it just you're all over the place. Whereas if you can just regulate it,
Yeah, which might be all right if you're just a normal person, I suppose. Like, and you
Yeah.
can think, oh, I'm a bit bloated, I won't eat today, I'll just have a little bit later or whatever. But if you're doing bodybuilding,
Yeah.
then this is why I'm a meal plan guy, because you need to be as much like kind of regimented as you can. And I'll say the same to them. Like some of them I'll come and they'll go, I'll just have 3 big meals instead, or 2 big meals. And I'm like, just spread it out into 5.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because you just keep everything going in consistently, let your body handle it easily,
Yeah.
let it go into your bloodstream easily, and like feed your body
it's not massive meals
across the day.
and-
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, one thing I would say with that as well, what I found works really well with people is a lot of people, when they eat, they'll be like eating on the go, or they'll be rushing, or they'll be sat watching TV or on the phone.
Yeah,
and it's
true.
like, especially when you're on a lot of food, like it's so easily done because you're like trying to distract
Yeah,
yourself. So
true.
like make sure you just sat at a table, you know, you're not watching TV, you're not on your phone, you actually sat properly, you're not like eating off the arm of the sofa. And you actually like chewing your, I know it sounds really basic,
No,
but
yeah, chew it.
make sure you're actually chewing your food properly, you've got some water, because that will make a massive difference with your
That's
digestion
what
as
our
well.
mums and dads told us when we was little.
Yeah.
Chew your food, Daniel.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to go and play with my mates. I'm like, spaghetti all over my face and that.
Yeah. And also, like, is it painful? Because if it's not like, if you're just a bit like bloated and it's not painful, it might just be that the food is going into
In
your
there,
stomach.
yeah. Jesus, when I was in my off seasons, I always had a big round belly 24/7. I had to really pull it in just to even hold something resembled flat. Because you're pushing your body, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so it's not.
But
not
I think
a
just
bad
making
thing.
all the smart choices is best, because there's a big difference between eating potato all day and eating rice all
Yeah.
day, and eating
Yeah.
oats twice a day and eating cream of rice twice a day. There's a big old difference there. Do you know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
that's what I'll do with clients if they're like, because I had a few girls that were a little bit iffy at the start of the week with the shoot, and they were like, I'm a bit bloated, and we just swapped all their carbs for jasmine rice, and it sorted it right out, because obviously it's like just super easy to get
you
in.
can't beat jasmine. It's just
it's just the
goes.
superior
but it makes
carb,
you feel.
isn't
It
it?
actually makes you feel good as well. Like some of it, if some carbs are too fast, they make you feel a little bit shit. If
Yeah.
you're on a lot of carbs, jasmine seems to be a real nice balance of still makes you feel good, make you feel like you can train good,
Yeah.
and not bloat you too much as well.
Yeah.
That was my definitely go-to.
Although Weetabix is the superior carb still.
Yeah, you love Weetabix. So yeah, I could eat a million Weetabix, me.
Oh, I could eat about 10, I think.
Yeah, I
Easily.
could eat 11 real easy.
Okay. We'll have a Weetabix.
I've just got back from 11 a reef.
That was the worst joke you've ever made.
That's a common joke, that.
Okay, so do you think the body ever needs a large rest period when physical and mental factors are continuous? I think she means like if,
What?
like mentally, I'm guessing like burnout, no motivation, physically like aching, sore, getting ill a lot. So do you think like, obviously you run deload to prevent that, but do you think the body ever needs maybe like longer than that off if you're running into continuous issues?
Yeah, I've never really seen that. And if there's maybe
Like
something
burnout of
deeper
it.
that you might need to dig deeper for. Like, I mean, I suppose, but well, let's talk post show. So, post show's about as burned out as you're probably going to get.
Yeah.
I would think there's not much that's going to burn you out more than that. I wouldn't think.
Sorry, Karen. I'm doing that thing where I just
That's
talk
all
over
right. In which case, for me, I give people 3 weeks of really light training, just pumping around a little bit. Go if you want to go, don't go if you don't want to go, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Until you get back to 3 weeks post show, then you should be pretty much good to go. So I don't know what would burn you out much more than that, apart from massive amounts of mental stress.
I think that's the thing in this situation.
Yeah.
It's like life,
If
stuff
you're,
that's
like,
going on in
going
life.
through a divorce or like you've
Like
gone
personal
bankrupt
issues.
or whatever it might be, that's going to be like, feel like you're swamped by it all the
Yeah.
time. Do you know what I mean? In which case, I'd probably still keep going to exercise myself, because you find you might not want to go and you might not feel like you want to go.
Yeah.
But then if you stop, it's worse.
Probably a good stress reliever to actually get to the
Yeah,
gym.
but maybe just don't go mad. Because I know when I'm under peak stress at certain parts of the year, or if there's something else that's gone on that's outside of work and all the rest of it, I don't actually really feel like training.
Yeah.
I feel like my body feels shit. I don't feel like I can get a pump properly. Everything's like, which is obviously why you don't want bodybuilders to be stressed. I'm not a bodybuilder anymore. But if I don't go, which I have made that choice in the past, I feel a lot worse.
Yeah.
A hell of a lot worse. And it's hard to get back into as well when you feel like that for a bit. So, not saying that I've been through anything what this person might be going through, because I ain't got a clue what it is, but I would just keep the wheels turning.
Yeah, maybe even going and like not following your plan, or
Just
just
bump around.
like do what you feel like in the gym.
Yeah,
maybe.
walk in the gym, which is actually how I train anyway. So just walk in, see what I want to do, start looking around, start pumping around, try and get a pump, look at it in the mirror for 1 second before it disappears, and then leave. My pump leaves before I do.
Brilliant. Yeah, so that was the questions on Instagram.
Yeah, I think
got
they won't be
into it.
very specific, but I believe that's what I think they'll probably mean mental. Something's going off. Like,
Yeah, just need to remove as much maybe thinking
yeah.
about it as
And depending
possible.
on what type of stress it is as well. Because if it's something that's fucking pissing you off, going to the gym and levering the gym is
Yeah.
going to help that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas if it's something that's overbearing and sat on you, it's a little bit
I know
different.
what's going on in that situation.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. I just didn't want to. I don't know. If
I
she
thought it
wants
was
me
being
to.
a bit cagey.
I don't know if she wants me to talk about it on the podcast.
No,
so.
of course not. We definitely won't do that. I thought it was like, I definitely think it's more mental.
Yeah,
like,
she's
thinking, how
got
does she know
basically
that?
she's got a lot of stuff going on, family and
Yeah,
life,
yeah.
and family members ill and that sort of thing.
Yeah, well,
So
in
I
that
think
case,
she's just feeling like getting ill a lot, burnt out. Like,
Yeah.
should she be pushing? Should she not? Should she?
I think she'll probably realise that even if she don't go to the gym, she'll still continue to get ill.
Yeah.
And but feel more shit as well, because then
Yeah.
the nutrition falls out.
Yeah.
Just do what you can in things like that. Like, just try to do what you can to keep good nutrition in.
Yeah.
Because that'll keep your body and your mind happy.
She is macro tracking her food as well.
Yeah. Keep the wheels turning.
Yeah.
And just get done what you can.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah. On that note, say something. On that note, no notes at all. We better bugger off, because we've probably been talking longer than we think.
Yeah, always the
Provided
case.
0 value.
No, we've had some good value today.
Don't be so offended. And we'll be back on episode number 18.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Should we clap it out? Bye bye,
Wait,
17.
I need to do my outro. Please follow us and subscribe. And everything.
Oh, do the YouTube thing then, Leah.
Yeah. So make sure if you enjoy our
Look at the camera. All right.
podcast, make sure you like, subscribe,
Hiya, Mom.
give us a share. That's it. I'm done. I'm done.
Bye bye.
Bye, guys.